Gabriel is obviously a pretty impressive personal, individual performance by him.
Man of the match, is it?
Possibly.
Possibly. I said before, there is one person in the whole football who deserves nights like Gabriel had, is him. So I'm pretty sure there is no one person in the mates staff, backroom staff, all the people who knows him, that today was not happy for him. So he always had chances, the stats in terms of balls, assists, and the many things that I think a lot of people is realize what he is able or capable to do is without the ball. It doesn't matter position, striker, wingers, and he's a so young player. We are the light of him, and he helped us. He helped us a lot to win this game, and because of course the assists for Alex, the assists for Kevin were fantastic, but he has to be there. He has to be there, and he's so generous, and when you behave always in positive way and to help at the end, life, football, reward you what you deserve.
But you played with both Stoichkov and Romario. Is he more the first or the second one? How he played today?
Sorry?
You played with both Stoichkov and Romario. The way he played today, was he more the Bulgarian or the Brazilian?
Who?
Gabriel Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus. Stoichkov.
Why?
He have the same pace. Romario is unique. Romario was unique in the world football, so he was able in space for 1 meter or 2 meters, on I would say inches, they can beat you over 10 meters. And the first steps were amazing. The quality in the final third, in the box, in the area box, the pace, the calm, he could take a coffee, Romario there, He could take a coffee, come to opponents and put the ball to the net. And the energy that he has, Gabriel is quite similar. Stoichkov in the movements, in diagonals, and the aggressivity, it was quite similar. But all three were top players.
Pep, do you think because of all the rumors and the noise of Arsenal for Gabriel and Haaland for City, this was a good timing for Gabriel to have a match like this?
I want to tell you something. Gabriel is a player of us, and I don't know what's going to happen, but belongs to Manchester City. And but Gabriel doesn't need to do a performance like today, score 4 goals to know exactly what to do. So against Liverpool, FA Cup had 2 clear chances man to man. He missed it. But always there. And the goal who Xhaka scored, he gave it to him. And Gabriel has this incredible ability. Is I don't know how many years, because he's always thinking what is the best for the team, for the movements, 1,000 million movements that they don't get the ball, and still to do 1,000 million more movements for the other ones. And especially personally, always it happened to me when he had nights like today. I'm the happiest man in the world, because always is there. Don't play the day after training like it was the last day. That's why he will have a long career. They will have a success career, with incredible positive in his mind, and always for the team. And what has happened, good things is going to happen in his life. That's for sure. And I'm older than him, and I know what I'm talking about.
Would you like him to stay at City?
Listen, what will happen? Listen, I know you put these kind of questions to put my word and have that happen. I know what you are talking about. So listen, what we have done this season, we have done it with Gabriel. Gabriel won the best. But every player is happy here when play all the time, 90 minutes every game. At the end of the season, maybe I said, no, I want to extend the contract. We convinced him to stay. Or maybe he decided, no, I want more minutes. I want to leave. Nobody knows. Now I don't care. It's about the new comings, about the players that was just one focus. We have 7 games, potential 8 games for the end of the season. We have less than 1 month, maybe 3 weeks and a few days. That's all. Only I'm concerned, and I know what is going to happen, and all the players to play today, all the players play the game against Brighton, is going to do everything. To every single game we're going to play, try to win. What's going to happen is nobody knows going to happen. Nobody knows. So that's why it's not a big problem.
Just ask you about Zinchenko's performance.
again, exceptional.
Particularly with that, with Cancelo missing, possibly Walker for Real.
Yeah, absolutely. We don't have many options. We don't have fullbacks. I don't know which Kyle will arrive, honestly, today. So we'll see. Joe is out, and John will be difficult to get to. So yeah, we will see. We'll see at the end. But Alex is another player who is so reliable. So Alex always will be. I will never forget what he has done these 3 or 4 years playing a position that is not natural position. When you don't play a natural position, you can play 1 game, 2 games. But playing seasons, when it's not to natural position, you have to be so strong in your head, in your mind. You know, you are an incredible journalist. Now we ask you for 1 day to do a photographer. Yeah, we will do it. But these 3 years making photographers. So it will be a problem. So he will do it. He will do it every single day. But above all that, it's not an easy period for Alex. You know, what happened in his country with his loved ones, his citizens. And the people forgot the war from Ukrainians. Now we don't talk about more. There's not flags anymore for Ukraine. They will not do anything else. But the war is still, unfortunately, is there. And Alex is living there every day. So it was a tough period for him personally, with family. And that's why it's another case, like today with Gabriel, like he's playing in the way he played. I think for the quality, the assist, and Alex is so reliable. He's just always focused, always concentrated. He's another person, like, and I can say that because I'm there. So it's incredible. I appreciate it in the locker room.
Stu?
Okay, just following on from that, obviously, because he's a midfielder naturally, he's always looked good going forward, but there have been questions in the past about him defensively, but he's improved enormously. I mean, the tackle at 1-0 today, I mean, how hard has he worked on the defence?
Listen, defense is about attitude. It's not about talent, it's about attitude. Severiano Ballesteros said it's better in a better attitude and better swing. You know, you better have a better attitude and better swing. It's the same, it's attitude. And Alex was always is there. Of course, not the fastest one, and always that, but he's always because his focus is there. And this is the most important thing. And today, defensively, we were not, the back four were not good enough. We were not focused and live every action like it was. Because the people talk about talent, no talent about, you know, thinking about Kevin, thinking about Jack, about all field forward. But defend well is talent. Defend well is have an incredible talent. And I like when the players, my defenders especially, enjoy defending, winning duels. And you know, I was with Puyol, I remember my period in Barcelona, like, he knows his abilities and qualities, but the defender is, I'm there, I want to win that duel, I want to commit for my mates that how important is, you know, what you have to do for the benefit of the team. And today was not like this, but it's good, winning 5-1 and knowing that for the future of the next games will be important.
Let's go to Joe before the embargo.
Pep, when someone scores 4 goals, which is not very usual, does it influence your thinking for the game on Tuesday, or had you already decided what you're going to do?
Listen, when you have 17, 18 players fit, I would say it doesn't matter, but it's not the case. I have 30, 14 players fit. And of course, the last games, Kevin play a lot of minutes. And Kevin is playing, doesn't look like, but play with some disturbing niggles in his ankles for the kicks he got in the last games. And of course, with 4-1, 5-1, I'm thinking, but not just Madrid, it's Leeds United and Madrid away in the next, because I see the schedule, and you have 3 days, 4 days, 4 days, 3 days, 3 days. And that's why I have to, in that moment, I'm thinking the game is almost over, 4-5-1 is over. And of course, I give rest for the players in the last minutes, play a lot of minutes. We don't have central defenders. So that's why Nathan played today with a big problem, problem with the ankle. And that's why we have to think about it, of course, in the next ones. But if the result was 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, Kevin would have continued until the end. That I can assure you too.
Set an embargo for 10:30 this evening, guys. See some hands, Martin.